The 7th day of the Start Your First Course challenge has arrived. Here, we'll be teaching you pricing the course. After today, you'll be halfway through the challenge, so congratulations on keeping up the pace. Yesterday, you chose a name for your first online course, and I explained the importance of keeping your first course simple so that you can have something that you can immediately use or expand upon later. Today, we're going to talk about how to price your online course. I'm going to start by providing you some pricing samples, and then I'll tell you how to price this first course you're building. Before we talk about pricing though, you must understand the difference between cost, price, and value. For example, imagine for a moment that I create a software that helps reduce the number of hours you need to spend on your business each day, while also multiplying the revenue of your business by 200%, essentially doubling your money every day you run it. And since it only took time, dedication, and maybe some hosting for the software, let's say it took me $100 to build it. Now, the cost would be then the $100, which is I invested into programming the software. And then the price would be whatever I sold the software for. Let's say I sell the software for $997. Would that price be justifiable? Well, if you gained an extra 2 hours a day by running the software and it increased your business from $100,000 to $200,000 a month at the same time, it would have enormous value. Now, the value is determined by the results the software will produce. And this goes the same as an online course or any other product for that matter. This is where most people go wrong. They think that price is determined by how many lectures a course has, how many downloadables are added, or how long the course is. But the real price should be determined on the value of what the student receives, not the features of the course. The more value you add to the program, the higher the price you can attain. If I could double your sales from $100,000 to $200,000 a month, it wouldn't matter if it took 10 minutes or an hour, because the price wouldn't be based on how long it took, but on the result that I would provide for you. So, if you need to start by thinking about what the student is going to achieve by the end of the course, after that, you need to consider how much of your time will be invested into helping them get that result. A do-it-yourself product isn't going to be as much as done with you or DW product, because you will be giving the latter more of your time. The done for you will go for even more money than the other two, because you will be giving a lot of your time to get the person the result they're looking for. That's why a simple course will be $0 to $1,000. A course with coaching might go anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000, and a complete system with implementation, coaching, and pre-made assets can go upwards $10,000. We'll make a tiny online course that answers a specific problem for this challenge rather than a large flagship course. At this moment, we do not provide any further services such as group coaching. My recommendation is that either use this challenge to create a course as a free lead magnet or price it somewhere in the $47 to $497 range. Again, it really depends on what you value you're providing. A small, simple task should generally be resolved with the lower prices. If you're solving a much larger problem, then you can ask for a higher price. Don't get too hung up on this though. Choose a price that you're comfortable with, and as you begin to present it in the market, you will see how they respond and can always change it later. Now, for today's homework, I want you to download and fill out the pricing worksheet, which is also provided on this slide. You can just type the link on your browser. This will give you a basic idea of how to price your courses in the future. Remember, the most important thing right now is to move along and don't get stuck on the minor details. Pricing can always be adjusted, and don't forget to head over to Facebook group to ask any questions you have.